morning. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Good evening to friends in North America. And hello to anyone watching on replay. My name is Nancy Hetker, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. And today I am going to be working with this bundle. It's called Linked Together. Let me see how much of this is getting in the shot here. When you join me, please do say hello in the comments, whether you're watching live or on replay. I do see those and love to see who is hanging out with me. Okay, so most of it's in there. I'm going to show you this page first. And let me see if I can improve the lighting a little bit. Yeah, this I have not played with much yet. I did do a card at the Stampin' Retreat I went to a couple weeks ago that used the masks. We're going to use some masks again today. But I really haven't played. I've had it for several weeks and haven't played with it. So today we're going to. And let me get that out of the way. Let's see here. I'm going to start by using the masks, I think. And I'm just going to be using 2 of them. Hold on just a second and I will show them to you here. So some people might call these stencils, we call them masks. And they're designed, they're numbered 1 through 5, and you can go through them and build up layers of color. These usually, when we get sets of masks, are designed really to be used mostly together. You can skip some layers if you want to, depending on the look you're going for. These ones, I think, are not necessarily designed to all be used on the same. You could, but I am going to use number 5 and number 1 today. And I could have made this larger and use some tape and then cut it down, but I cut it to exactly the size I wanted. And I am going to just mark where my corners are. I'm going to go just, it helps a little bit when I go to place the second one. And I'm going to, oh, well, yes, I see. This is called not doing advanced planning. So, we will be cutting that down a bit. That's just fine. So I am going to put a bit of removable tape there, I think. Okay. Get on there. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to bring in, this is Lemon Lolly cardstock, and I'm bringing in Lemon Lolly ink and a blending brush. And I'm starting off the cardstock so I don't get a big blotch of color. And this is going to be reasonably subtle, tone on tone. And I'm holding it down pretty firmly with my right hand. I'm left-handed, so that's why I'm going this way. this here. Yep. That's about what I want. So I'm going to lift that one off. You can see we've got some good color there. Hello, Paula. I'm glad your internet is working today. Always a good thing. I am just working here with some masks. And I will take another piece of removable Scotch tape or two. I will go ahead and stick that down. And again, with the lemon lolly, I'm going to do another layer, same color, but as we build up the color, it just makes tone on tone. We hope. And if not, I can bring in Daffodil Delight, but I think this will work. Yep, it'll be pretty subtle, but I think that's okay for what I'm looking at. Let me see what I got here now. Ah, there's some sunshine. Okay, I'm going to call that good. I don't know how much you can see. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera there because that's where I'm sticking my restickable tape. It's on the arm of the camera stand. Okay, so I have my lattice and my little floral burst, dot bursts. I don't know what you want to call them. And I am going to, like I said, trim this down a bit. Find my trimmer. Let's see, I'm not sure I want to trim it any narrower. So, in this bundle, besides the masks, they've got a stamp set that's all sentiments and then these dies. And I have gone ahead and cut out one of these lattices in white, and I've got adhesive sheet on the back to make it easier to adhere. And one of these ovals for sentiment. And then a whole mess of the flowers and vines in colors. So now it's a matter of building up the card. So I was going to do something like that and that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. This is where I get going with things. So that's the idea, and we'll fill in with a bunch more flowers and stuff as we go. So I'm going to start sticking some stuff down for our base. This is popping up a lot, so let's make sure that's well down. Let's see if we've got glue today. We have been having some lovely cool weather here. I am so happy. And here we go. Once you get it started, it's really nice to have this adhesive sheet on the back. It's just double stick tape, but made in big sheets. So you can stick it on the back of your cardstock and run it through the die cutting machine. Really, it's on there. And then the hard part is just getting it started without mangling your die cut. There we go, I think. Well, that's of course what I've done is ripped up layers of cardstock. There, I see you. There. So satisfying. We'll put those mangled corners where they may not be seen. Not too mangled. Much better than trying to get glue on all those little strips. Now, which sentiment? See, I haven't played with it at all. Look at that. Pristine. So, when I have a brand new photopolymer set, a lot of times I like to take it and just smear it with Versamark. Kind of help get any residue from manufacturing off. Help seal pores is the best way to say it. It's not, I don't know. A lot of people feel like this may help keep it from staining so easily. I'm not sure, but I figure it doesn't hurt much to try it. So, what are my options here? Wishing you the best, wishing you a happy day. Oh, happy day. Wishing you a lifetime of love. So happy for you. Enjoy. But if I want it on there, you can see these are not going to fit so well. You can say wishing you the best. That might be a good one. Let's see how that works. You know, obviously I could just say enjoy. And then on the inside I could say a happy day. So we'll see. So I could say wishing you That fits very nicely. The best. Let's give this a go. So there's Wishing You. And I think we will do it in Granny Apple Green, which is the same color as my leaves. And this is why we like clear stamps. You can actually see where you're stamping accurately. Wishing you the best. I like that. Okay, that's going to go back in here. Hi, Sarah, and hi, Mom. Thanks for joining me. I have used some masks from the Link Together set here to make this background piece, and I have cut this trellis, if you will, or lattice piece from the dies, and this oval, and a whole mess of flowers and leaves. And we're just building up the card here. And I'm trying to get a good sense of where everything's going to go. Now these I should have done these with adhesive sheet on the back, but I didn't. So we'll mess around with little dots of glue here. And this works. Just have to be patient and careful. Oh, see? Now I want to get it back where it was. Pick up, no. Now I'm going to try, at my retreat, one of the table gifts was this little glue pen, which is a great idea. It's just a little tiny roller pen that puts glue on We'll see if that works any better. See, I don't think the glue is as good, but it might be less likely to if it's put on more finely, it might be less likely to spread out. So I don't know that one's better than the other. Okay, so I have peach pie. I'm going to bring in some glue dots because I think that's going to be the fastest and easiest way to do a lot of these. I don't know. Really? So I noticed that some people are having another round of cold, cold, cold and snowy weather in North America. Like I said, we're happily, pleasantly cool. We will warm up again. We're not done. But I can go ahead and stick that down. Lots of wind in Maryland. Did you go to any of the Not My President Day protests, anybody? We're all excited here because we finally had a reduction in the interest rate. And people are hoping, and almost everybody, mortgages work a little bit differently here. And sometimes people have a fixed rate for a brief period, but almost everybody's on a variable rate. And what do you think? The white one there? Or is that? I think maybe. And so everyone's excited that maybe after 13 interest rate rises and a bunch of holding steady, maybe we'll finally get a reduction. And the banks do tend to pass those on to mortgage holders, which is a good thing. What do you think? Now, something. I think that's it. That'll be it. just taking a look on the feed, get a sense of it from a height. Yep, I think so. Okay, so on the big ones. Yellow. These are our iridescent pearls, and I have smaller ones. I like to give them a good squish with this flat tip there. You could do it with your finger, but trust me, after a little while, your fingertip hurts. So let's do an inside panel too. Do we need? That helps. So for an inside panel, let's see here. Still and again. Oh, that's okay. And we'll get a little bit of color in here. we go. We want to put a little of this in there. Why not? I've got it cut. Go on. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's get it right here. I don't like that so much. I'm just going to go with a plain one. I like that better. Sometimes ideas don't work out. So, there we go. That's better, just like that. So, thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, whoops, you can reach me at Nancy at nancysniftynotes.com. This card will be on my next blog post, which is at nancysniftynotes.com. And I will be back same time, same place next week with another project. I know we're coming up to, probably not quite yet, clock changing time in North America first. So keep your eyes out in the next couple weeks and be sure to check the link to make sure you know when I'm on, because things will change a couple of times as North America clock changes and then Australia clock changes. So, yep, that's looking ahead a bit, but next time I believe we are same time, same place. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.